I'm on the next level, yeah. 절대적 룰을 지켜 내 손을 놓지 마라. 결속은 나의 무기. 광야로 걸어가 알아 내 home ground. 위협에 맞서서 check it out, check it out, check it out. 상상도 못한 blackout. 유혹은 깊고 진해. Too hot, too hot. 맞잡은 손을 놓쳐 난 절대 포기 못해. I'm on the next level. 저 너머의 문을 열어. Next level. 널 결국엔 내가 부셔. Next level. 코스모에 탈 때까지 next level. Check it out, check it out, check it out. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I see the new info. 적대적인 고난과 슬픔. 널 덮아 벤진화시켜. That's my novice, it's my novice. You lead, we follow. 감정들을 배운다. Watch me while I make it out. Watch me while I work it out. Watch me while I make it out. Watch me while I work it out. Work it, work it, work it out. 감당할 수 없는 절망도 내 믿음을 깨지 못해. 더 아픈 시련들마저도 난 잡은 손 놓지 않을게. Oh. Beat drop. Novice calling. 절대로 뒤를 돌아보지 마라. 광야의 곁을 내지 마라. 약속이겠지.
Personality synchronization 100%. System reboot complete. Good to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I'm your host, Volk, and we are here. Today we have returned for day 1 of Overwatch 2, Season 11. We're going to be playing support today. It's going to be a hoot. So let's get things going. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started right here. Ooh. It's getting hot in here. Getting hot in here. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Let's get it started. Let's get it started right here. Yeah. Everybody, we're gonna get online. Oh, I'm downloading another update. Okay, well, it won't take too long. Might as well prepare our warm-up playlist here. Forgot what song we downloaded yesterday. Was it yesterday? Let's go ahead and have some New Jeans. And it'll be ABCD. And what else? Right. That's good enough. Okay. Oh, still reclaiming space for Overwatch. Whatever that means. It's reclaiming space. Yeah. Right now. Ba-da-beep-ba-boo. Da-da-da. Right now. Gotta lead on now. Right now. Ba-da-da-da. I wanna get it. Da-da-da-da. I wanna get it. Americano. Oh, Americano. Copy.
On this week's episode, the forces of evil rise, but never fear. Overwatch is here. Starring Genji Shimada, Cole Caster, Vivian Shake, Ana Amari, and of course, Ham and Him. Cheer on your heroes as they take on new Calamity Empress Ash. And she's not the only one looking for trouble.
Remember who's in charge. See you later. Apagando las luces. Mess with the best and die like the rest. You caught it?
It's actually a really good idea that they should have done this from the get-go. It really is a small detail, but adding the video, the announcement video into the game like that upon launch, I think helps with sales of skins. All right.
Like the sun.
Oh man.
Today's a good day for some mayhem.
Death is whimsical today.
Some of the old, some of the new.
Think you can do my job, do you?
Look at this team. We're gonna do great. I'll make this look easy. Oh, yeah!
I've got it. Here goes nothing.
Look, don't touch.
You've never looked better.
Feeling alive.
And what a play by Lucio!
Welcome back to the final showdown.
Let's put an end to this.
Show me what you're made of.
The Overwatch are victorious. For now.
Alrighty. Oh, that cut out a little bit too early. I don't think that was meant to happen. But yeah, there's also a Transformers collaboration coming up. So that's kind of exciting for anyone that's a mega fan of that series. Not that I am. I never really grew up with the Transformers, so I can't relate. But hopefully the skins are going to be the collaborative Transformer skins are hopefully going to be rad, even impressive, hopefully, to people like me who hardly know anything about the Transformers universe. Mythic Reinhardt weapon skin coming along the store on July 23rd. Okay. Unlock legendary tokusatsu themed skins. Tokusatsu. Celebrate with beloved skins, a community crafted mode, and earn exclusive rewards to commemorate hitting 100 million players. Ooh. Season 10. Thank you for playing Season 10. For being a garbage can player. Alrighty. Whoa, hold on a second. What? They sneaked this thing in. They sneaked an Octopus Lucio. Wow. Okay. What? It's kind of cool. It's very it really reminds me of The Fifth Element. A little bit. Just a tiny wee bit. Oh man. Although I wish the color scheme was a little bit different. But I do like it. Not the worst. Okay. Oh, they brought back Witch Kiriko, huh? That's made a return. What else do we have? Mythic Ash. Here we go. Alrighty. Oh, I like the open mouth on Bob. The monster demon mouth. That's super neat. I don't think they showed that part in the trailer. Maybe we couldn't quite see the front of Bob. Yeah, but that's really cool. I feel like the color scheme is inspired off of Burning Crusade, Illidan type stuff. Actually really nice. The feathers on the... Yeah. It's amalgamating a lot of styles and whatnot. Okay. Oh, the tiny demon mouth on the... Oh, this might be the best mythic so far. It's so cool. Oh. Level 2. Wait, I don't see a difference. Oh. Gun chain. Alright, that's nice. What about the character herself? How do I go back to looking at her? Oh my. think I prefer the first gun. Oh, well, actually, both are pretty solid. They're very well animated. Color scheme. Wait a minute. Go back. Purple. Mask. It's so nice. Ooh. What about, oh, this must look really cool with the emerald, on it. Alrighty. Yeah, I think, honestly, Mythic Ash is probably up there as far as, well, like, one of the best, probably the best skin, actually. Although I really like, Zeus Junker Queen. That one's pretty close to being #1, but I think Mythic Ash really takes it to the next level. They really put in a lot of effort into this one, you can tell. Alright, let's look at the Battle Pass. Mythic Prisms, earnable through the Premium Battle Pass. Spending the Mythic Shop for Mythic Skins. 80 Prism in every Battle Pass. You get 50 at level 1. Now, wait a minute. Oh no, they're basically describing the fact that level 1 costs 50 and then every other level is 10. Okay, that's not bad at all. We got the, oh, I don't have the Battle Pass though, so I don't, this is locked for me at the moment. Ooh, I like the cape on, that's really nice. I didn't notice that on this Reaper skin, but this Reaper skin might be my favorite new Reaper skin. Oh, that's so nice. The insect like cape on the sides here. Ooh.
This isn't even my third most final form.
Yeah, whatever. Pachi Menace. Cute. New name card, credits. Retro Hero. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So first bunch of Mythic Prisms is at level 8. We'll get there fairly easily, I think, with the weekly challenges. It's okay, I guess. I don't know. Mada. Gunpoint. Weapon Charm. Level 18. 10 more Mythic Prisms. New Mauga skin. Oh, he's got coolers in the back. That's creative. I like the shorts. Okay, they reused the same thing that they created for Zenyatta for on the Genji. Gotcha.
Level up, dude.
Uh-huh.
I am the final boss.
10 more Mythic Prisms at level 28. Sojourn skin. Not bad. I wonder what the gun looks like. We'll take a look at that in a moment, actually. Oh, I just skipped a bunch of levels. Groove. All right, awkward Somer dance. Beach DJ.
Just how retro are we talking?
That's a pretty spiffy Hammond name card there.
My story's not over yet.
10 more mythics at level 38. Oh, that's probably the, oh man, this is quite the Hammond skin. A lot of people are going to be using this one for sure. There's no doubt about that yet. This is really neat. Actually neat. Okay. All right. we're vibing.
The true battle lies within.
Empress's power. Right. 10 more mythics at level 48. Lifeguard Lucio. Okay, it's all right, I guess. I'm not obsessed about it by any means. It's yeah, definitely an epic, not a legendary, for good reason.
No style, no substance.
I like that. That's my favorite. One of my favorite new Reaper lines, hands down, already. Wander. And more mythics at level 58. We just saw this on an earlier level. I don't know why they're okay. That must be an error with the battle pass. Lifeguard Junkrat. I'm a little bit skeptical about Junkrat being a lifeguard. The irony is very strong with this one. But we do like the design. Big fan. Like the surfer, swept hair, and the water bottles attached to him with the little turbine on the float. Nice. Wave. Oh, cute.
I am not here to play your silly games.
Butterfly. Okay, this Symmetra skin. I'm actually tempted to want to main this skin now. Level 70. Oh man. That's actually gonna, I feel like this is gonna encourage a lot of players to get into sim. This skin over here. Yeah. It's really well made. I mean, I'm playing Overwatch on low graphics, so I can't imagine how great this looks on high. Yeah. Oh. I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be called Moth Symmetra, but this is actually Butterfly.
My name is...
Wait.
My name is...
Oh god, people are going to spam that. People are definitely bound to spam this one. Uh-oh.
My name is... Green Cyborg Ninja Dude. My name is... Green Cyborg Ninja Dude. My fate is decided.
Why is this one again here? What's up with Retro Hero appearing twice in the Battle Pass? That's kind of weird. And we've got Ultra Watch Genji. Again, I was saying this on an earlier stream, but this skin with the helmet especially makes me think of one of the bosses or villains in one of the Legend of Zelda games, specifically the Minish Cap Legend of Zelda. The eyeball shape is what's making me think of that. Yeah. I think the character in that game is called Vaati, V-A-A-T-I. Yeah. That's what the eyeball makes me think of. For sure. But either way, oh man, I can't wait to... You know what? This might actually get me to play more Genji. Okay, so what are the titles? Minion, Sentai, Kaiju, Nemesis, Calamity Sovereign, Final Boss. Whoa. Okay. A lot of people are going to use this title, I feel. Okay. Well, those are all the new skins. I wonder if we missed any more here. Also, it's really weird that this is still on the Overwatch League. Or, sorry, it's really awkward that they still have these Overwatch League skin sales going on. Especially with, you know, the whole esports scene being restructured as a championship series now at this point, with, you know, a lot of these teams being eliminated, like remade, destroyed, and rebuilt from the ground up, etc. Oh my lord. Okay, so if you get the Battle Pass bundle, you get exclusive skins for Roadhog and Zenyatta. And they're fucking awesome. I like the Roadhog one too. Oh man, so cool. I just can't afford this kind of stuff, unfortunately. Not at the moment, at least. But at least the game's free to play, so that's nice, you know. Can't complain about that. Porcelain Hog. Or Hammond. I really like this ski. Like, this is one that I actually really want to. Oh man, I'll play more Hammond too if I had this one. You know, I can't remember if there's a way to like wish list a skin. That'd be cool. I think well, you can favorite. You can pretty much favorite the ones that you already own, but it'd be cool if they added a feature in the game where you could wish list, like add a gift box icon, and then people could see it. You know, especially let's say if you're in a match. Oh, it'd be cool if strangers, like you get matched with randoms on solo queue, and then, you know, you're a very friendly player and you play really well, and you're off to an awesome start with random strangers that you get matched with, and they suddenly gift you a skin, and by inspecting you. Wouldn't that be cool? I think that'd be a very wholesome concept. And then I think it'd be cool to see also guilds, sort of like not a guild, but maybe a clan on Overwatch. That way, I think that would also maybe help build an even lower entryway into esports Overwatch. I think that would be really nice. There was like a community in-game hangout section where people can sort of join a map. Well, maybe it would require more server space to do that, but maybe at least have like a chat room built into Overwatch. I know a lot of people would say, "Oh, there's Discord for that kind of stuff," but I think it makes a difference when it's directly added into the game, and you know, you're minding your own business and you're logging on. You're not expecting anyone to be online, but then suddenly there are people online, and oh. And then you immediately like hit each other up in the game and you get a game started. You know, people sometimes want a little bit of peace of mind from all the Discord busyness that goes on from being a part of a lot of servers, and you know, there's a friend list system on there and all. I just feel like it would be a seamless experience, and it wouldn't. You could make it so that it wouldn't be too intrusive, right? You could have options in the game for that sort of feature where, you know, if you don't want to be bothered, you could probably mute it. But I think there could, like, it'd be nice to have a little hangout space where you could have a clan, or call it a clan or a guild, whatever you want. Make it an appropriate name for the universe of Overwatch, and have it so that people can congregate, like a group of people that normally squad together. But you know, if you don't want to always play with the same people, but you know you want to be a part of the a community that you know you can rely on if you don't want to solo queue all the time, then I think that feature would be really useful to have in the game. All right, I've talked my ass off. I think we're gonna go ahead and warm up. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so they added some stuff. They brought back the Sombra Legendary skin. As a name card. But before that, actually before we warm up, I just remembered that we have our new map in the game. They also didn't actually put it, they didn't include that in the label, in the promotional label that you have on the screen upon logging into the game. I was kind of surprised about that. but like I feel like that's sort of a core addition to a season, so I'm just a little surprised that they didn't feature that on the marketing label that you see upon logging into Overwatch. But no matter, we're just gonna actively look at the map right now. We're gonna take our time with this. Runasapi, Iliari's origin location, right? Her homeland. Alrighty. We're gonna pick Ilari specifically. Wow. That is quite the cool view. I'm playing on low settings, by the way, so don't be too surprised if the game looks like hot dog water. I'm sure it would be 10 times better had I had a better computer that I could stream and play well on, but it's all right. I mean, this already looks great on low settings as it is. What do we have here on the screens? Data analysis. Kind of want to hear the ambient sounds here. Also, okay, reset to default. That's nice. 26, 28, sound effects volume. Actually, let's hear the music here. If there is any music. Actually, I don't remember if, I don't recall if every map has its own soundtrack. Let's not have the music for now. Right. Sound effects. Temperature. Oh, it's actually pretty... It's not that hot in here. The hottest it's been is 0 Celsius. Celsius, by the way, which is the right unit. Not Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is a hoax. It's not a real unit. Throw it out of the window. Identification workstation. Oh, someone's been playing Hearthstone. 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 It's kind of hard to say that very fast. The proper pronunciation, that is. All right, so we have a 1 health pack by the spawn door. That's neat. Already loving this map. What do we have? Little kawaii baby. Kawaii gnome, ominous, eerie Aztec statue. Not Aztec. We're not in Mexico. Sorry. Not getting the right terminology. Centro de Avance Agrícola. Pachamama. So this is an agricultural center, huh? Okay. The fountains, man, they're soothing my soul. Oh, okay. It's actually the footsteps are kind of loud. Teleférico. Teleférico. Cable car. Oh, that's what that means. I learned a new word. All right. Oh man, the guard. I want to live here, man. I want to go on vacation to Peru. Machu Picchu, baby. Recycling bin. Oh, this is quite the amazing view. You know what? I wish the developers would add a way for us to actually ride a cable car outside of the, you know, the PvP action. I think it would be, or have a PvE mission here. Oh, it'd be nice. Can only hope. Corn and tomatoes, something like that, or fruit, dried fruit. Fruit of the loom. Generator of sorts. Right, so that's the spawn. You have some cover going on here. And then you do that. And then, okay, so this is the end point, the opposite end point. Some cover on the side. There's another room here. Mini health pack. Guide map. Oh, they sell sweets over here. Dulces. Lacta papa. Where is the potato vendor? Piqueos. Forget what piqueos means. Plates? Dishes? I don't know. Fruit menu. Oh, smoothie shop. Lukumalan. Oh. Festival of the Incas, I think, is what that says, maybe. That word is hidden by another poster. All right. What do we have? Cab. Parked up cab. Oh, there it is. Celebra el Festival de Inti. So I guess it's like the fictional Incas in Overwatch too. All right. Ooh, a mini room here. For Soldier to run around in, I guess, or Sombra. I want the sofa. This armchair is cozy. So there's a hotel room, I guess. Yeah. Nice. And then you go down over here. Picarrones Maria. What are these, like fried round churros? What am I looking at? Picarrones. Cafeteria de Incas. Oh. Drinks. Breads, I think, or a meal, but main courses. Piqueos. Oh, the music is spiffy over here. I'm gonna look up the word piqueos real quick, learn a little bit of Spanish. I think that would be conducive to my language learning. Hold on a moment. What does piqueos mean? Not Migos, dang it. Piqueos. Oh, it's a Peruvian thing. Okay. The snack. Piqueos is Spanish for snack, appetizer. Peruvians love to start any meal with a platter of piqueos, which consists of several hot or cold delicacies that are very well seasoned. I did not know that. That's so neat. I wanted to look up another word. Okay. Postre. Postre is dessert. Okay, so dulces is candy, right? Picarrones is a donut. Oh, they're an actual Peruvian donut. What do they taste like? They have a spicy, sweet flavor, kind of like a spice cake. They're very crispy and drippy. I want that. I want to eat. I want to go to Peru and have a picarrón from Maria. Maria, señora, por favor, dame un picarrón. Oh man, sorry for the loud sound effects. Verduras. Greens, I guess, or they're selling spices. I don't. And then frutas. Okay, it's an open market. And then you go in here. Oh, I like the ceiling. I didn't even notice that when I went in here. Okay, we're going backwards again. What do we have here? 15 laderas. I can't quite read that from here. Granja de Gonzalo. La tranquilidad nos llama. The tranquility of our llamas. The ranch. The Gonzalo Ranch. Huanacupacha. Oh, you can get a haircut here, I guess? Or what? Wait. Oh, no. This is a, I'm sorry. This is a textile shop. Ooh. Speaking of, if I do visit Peru, That's one thing I need to do is buy some, probably textiles or like a poncho from there, huh? Okay, we're kind of not following the path of the, just kind of taking my time exploring this map. But let's go down further. And another cab. More picarrones. Posters. Okay, dresses. A little plushy llama. Oh, it's so cute. Die! Ah! You shall die. In the name of the sun god, I shall sacrifice you to the gods. Goodbye. You had a good life. And now? Oh, you had a friend? Well, guess what? Your friend is dead. Wow, you're still down there? Wait, hold on. Let me take a... Wait, how are you doing down there? Oh. Whoops. Sudden Lara Croft Tomb Raider death. Why do we need... We don't need a kill cam for that. You're ridiculous, game. Don't do that to me. Alright. Let's pretend that did not happen. El Mercado Municipal de Runazapi. Okay. Oh, you can actually get up there, right? I would hope so. But there's no stairs leading to that. So I'm guessing only high ground characters can get up there. That's a little nice balcony for Widowmaker to farm kills with. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go down further. So this is the push trail over here. I wonder if we're gonna get the typical robot character model, or if it's gonna be themed conceptually by this to fit this area. What is this? Is that a generator of sorts? Oh, it's a modern electrical water wheel. That's cool. La rueda de agua mama. Oh yeah, it's the. Dude, that's such a creative design by the concept artists. Oh man, and the developers who coded this stuff in. Beautiful. I'll live for these kinds of ideas. Creative ideas, that is. Alright. Alright. And we have a bus station. Autobus numero uno. Avenue Santa Maria. That's nice. Oh, they have a little mini health I was gonna get excited. I thought we were gonna see like a wall-long bench, but there's only one tiny puny bench over here for people to sit on. Come on, people. You're gonna have public transit? Add like a long bench. Don't have one little bench like that. Come on. We're gonna be thirsty in this hot, sunny weather. But maybe it's not actually hot up here. I mean, we're in the mountains, right? So it doesn't look like it's actually that hot yet. Bananas, mangoes. More picarrones. Textile store. Another one. De las tradicionales. Okay. More of the same. Just more of the same. Oh, a stone bench. Mega health pack. Another cable car station. And we finally have the opposite enemy team spawn camp. All right. This is very concise. You know, I think they did a really good job at blending the verticality, like there's a really healthy amount of verticality on this map. as far as what I'm seeing here. Yeah. It's really nice. This might actually be... Oh, hold on. Uncle Toucan. Eat my Sunny D. La comida. Los batidos. Okay, so it's another smoothie shop? Wait, what is I'm gonna look up another word here. Batidos. ¿Qué es un batido? Google, por favor. ¿Qué significa batido? It's a, oh, literally word for smoothie. Well then. Ooh, monument. Oh my lord. That's awesome. This is apparently there's a fan art piece that Blizzard collaborated with a fan artist to add into the game. I really like it. It kind of reminds me of like a more classical children's book folklore art style. Yeah. And it's not too, you know, cutesy or cartoon. It's just very neutral. More so on the traditional style of things. That's nice. Oh, there's another glass ceiling. I like the light accent. That's a nice touch. Centro de Visitantes de Inti. All right. Monument. Museo Histórico de los Guerreros de Inti. The Inti Warriors Museum, huh? Some kind of a vault door piece. Oh, an ancient llama. And more relics. Okay. And then we have this thing over here, which apparently is some sort of like a sunlight empowerment device. I believe this is what was destroyed when Alari stood on that after getting beamed down by the sun or something of the sort. Like they summoned the power of the sun and it ended up killing the entire population. So Alari feels deep guilt as part of her origin story. So, you know, she's always trying to amend for that accident, which wasn't even, you know, her fault to begin. Like, so it's a really nice premise. I think the theme or the idea, sort of the psychological theme around Alari's origin story is really compelling, right? It's a not a popular theme by any means. It has to do with undeserving guilt, deep sense of undeserving guilt from incurred a very much pronounced traumatic event was kind of forced onto the person or character by the fate, by fate, by how life worked out, right? Like every person in this life deals with certain shortcomings and suffering that just so happens. And it makes us, you know, they kind of mold our character too, right? As we grow, this is what we're dealing with, even if we don't deserve it or if we deem it unfair. It somehow builds us into the unique person that we are by essence. All right, enough philosophizing for now, but my goodness, is this map amazing. I am already in love. I'm looking forward to playing on this one. Stunning. All right, righty. We're just going to go ahead and switch over to this screen, and then we'll add Our display capture for this part. Do that. Alrighty. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a deep dive into the latest Overwatch 2 patch notes for Season 11. This is going to be a interesting one, hopefully. But let's jump straight down to the specific hero changes here. So starting off, let's actually take a look at the competitive play before then. Competitive play updates. Rank percentage is now displayed on the competitive progress page, allowing you to check your exact percentage without playing another match. Finally, this is exactly what I've been asking for. Oh man, it's such a small detail, but it really makes for a better, like a really solid competitive experience on Overwatch. You know, being able to track your progress outside of a match and not it being tied strictly to the outcome of a specific match is such a huge difference. It just, you know, it helps to know, just generally speaking, where you are within a certain rank, right? I mean, in the long run, it might not matter a whole lot if you play tons and tons of games nonstop and you know, you're more, at that point, you're more focused on your individual play, but it's still such a nice little touch, little deet that I've been asking for, wanting since they first introduced the competitive bar, or the competitive progress bar, that is. All right, moving on to the next one. Renamed the modifiers win streak and loss streak to win trend and loss trend to more accurately convey that these modifiers are calculated by weighing the most recent games more heavily, but that they are not true streaks. Huh. Okay. I kind of wish they would elaborate a little bit more on that. Add more parameters for how the matchmaker handles white groups that it can ensure better queue times. Okay. A button that allows you to view the match's final scoreboard has been added to each page during the end. Oh, that okay. A la League of Legends. Thumbs up. Nice. That's awesome. Hero updates. General. Knockdown time when two charging abilities collide from 2 to 1.7 seconds. Developer comments, this stun time reduction applies to the knockdown that happens when two charging abilities collide and result in a tie. With Reinhardt, Doomfist, Brigitte, Malga, Bob. The counterplay and interaction of two charging abilities impacting each other is great, but it took both players out of the fight a little too long. Agreed. Okay, so hopefully that'll improve the overall flow. That'll help improve the overall flow of team fights and not make them exceedingly annoying for people who are getting CC'd. Okay, here's the really juicy parts are coming through here. Diva tank. Developer comments. These changes will improve Diva's effectiveness against smaller targets as she became less effective against armored enemies in the previous match. Fusion cannons. Weapon spread reduced from 3.75 to 3.375. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Boosters. Impact damage increased. Oh boy, that's a whopping jump. Winston mains are going to be seething. Junker Queen. Developer comments. The tank knockback resistance passive was affecting Junker Queen's pull effect more than intended. The distance can be affected by their movement, but tanks are now pulled in at about 5 to 6 meters instead of only 3 meters or so. Oh, okay. So I guess we'll see more Junker Queen play. Not by a huge landslide. Rampage. Startup time reduced. Oh. Oh my. Okay, actually, Junker Queen might see a little bit more popularity than usual now. I don't know. As someone who's been enjoying Junker Queen too, this makes me happy, but also, you know, Just because I enjoy playing a character doesn't mean that I can't objectively criticize buffs and nerfs. You know, I'm not going to be biased and say that this is entirely fair. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared of how this like. Are we going to see Junker Queen way more often in pro play, or I don't know. Maybe actually, if Diva is going to be really relevant now, then by nature maybe we'll see more Junker Queen. Who knows? Moving on to Orisa. Developer comments Orisa's survivability was reduced more than necessary in her last round of changes. So we're partially reverting the cooldown increase to Javelin Spin. Cooldown reduced from 9 to 8. I don't know if it was more than necessary. I mean, there's still a handful of Orisa play happening. Maybe not in high elo, super high elo, but I don't feel like there's no Orisa being played lately. If anything, I think it's Zarya that's the least played out of the bunch. Roadhog, developer comments. Roadhog's already powerful survivability increased significantly with the headshot damage reduction from the tank role passive. So these changes are to help bring that back in line. Base health reduced from 650 to 600. Damage reduction reduced. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Roadhog, well, I don't think he was unkillable by any means. Just a lot of people are ignoring killing Hog when he's being shut down and prevented from healing, like when, you know, an Ana nades him and whatnot, or I mean, I guess he was hanging around for a little bit too long, but I don't think he warrants the base health nerf. I think I'm okay with the take a breather damage reduction, but not. I don't know about that because he doesn't have a shield to start with. So the only damage reduction or survivability he relies upon is that. So I don't know, man. I think one could have been added without the other. All right. Next up, damage. Cassidy. Okay. Developer comments were reverting the magnetic grenade ability to be deployed like Cassidy's previous flashbang ability, but it will keep the hinder effect instead of a full stun. We've heard feedback surrounding the mag grenade ability and agree that while the fantasy of a homing grenade was fun, the moment-to-moment gameplay of it often felt too unpredictable as to whether it would land or not. The hinder effect has been a useful tool to act as a counter to highly mobile heroes without going back to a full stun and the enemy player losing the ability to fight back. The Deadeye Ultimate is getting an adjustment to increase its flexibility toward the end of its duration, enabling it to get value outside of buying time for Cassidy or his allies. Though it may be riskier to hold it for a long time as the damage reduction will fade away along with the movement speed penalty. Getting an adjustment to increase its flexibility. Enabling, okay. Peacekeeper, secondary fire, fan the hammer damage reduced from 50 to 40. Okay, I mean, I don't know. It's not like fan the hammer is used that much. Combat roll, damage reduction from reduced from 75 to 50%. Yeah, I think that warrants the nerf on him, actually. Why did he? Yeah, 75 seems a little bit too steep. Yeah, I do agree with that. Flashbang. Mag grenade is now called flashbang. Okay. Hinders enemies instead of stunning them for 1.2 seconds. Movement speed reduction increased. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Tracer. I mean, Tracer is already difficult to play. I feel bad for Tracer mains these days. Hinder now prevents crouching movement. Oh, what does that really? I mean, yeah, okay, I guess. I don't. Was that really needed? Kind of weird. 45 explosive damage. 12-second cooldown. I don't remember if it was 10 or... Okay. Deadeye. Movement speed penalty now scales down over time from 70 to 35%. Oh, it scales down. Whoa. That's an interesting change. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if we're necessarily going to see less Cassidy play. Reading all of this, damage reduction now scales down over time. Wow. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about it seems like a rebalancing of Cassidy, not like a harsh nerf or anything. May. Developer comments, May's damage output over time is intended to be on the low end for a damage hero, as she offers strong utility and survivability through her ability kit, but we would like to make the secondary fire icicle more rewarding by increasing the damage and slightly more difficult to land consistently. Fire-based projectile size reduced from 0.15. 12 meters. Okay. Secondary fire damage increase. I don't know if that's necessarily making it significantly harder for the icicles to hit. Is 0.15 to 0.12 that much of a difference at that scale? I don't... Because this secondary fire damage worries me a little bit. I like how the first part of that sentence really is funny, because I don't know if... I mean, that's kind of a severe jump too. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Reaper, developer comments, with the previous patch changed to how armor reduces damage, shotgun weapon heroes like Reaper lost some value since much of their game plan revolved around pressuring large tank heroes. To help shift Reaper towards being more effective against smaller targets, we're tightening the weapon spread on the Hellfire shotguns and reducing the amount of time enemies have to react to Shadow Step teleport. It doesn't it already take forever to do that though, to Shadow Step? Cast time reduced. Yeah, reducing the amount of time enemies have to react. Do they contradict themselves? Because they just made Shadow Step faster. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding something. Hellfire shotguns spread reduced from 6.5 to 6 degrees. I don't know. I don't think this is going to make Reaper far more relevant in pro play, to be quite honest with you. Sojourn, developer comments, this change is reducing the burst damage potential of the secondary fire railgun shot to both lessen frustration from playing against that burst damage and to shift power into her sustained primary fire damage. This should smooth out the feast or famine nature of Sojourn consistently hitting the secondary fire shots. Railgun, secondary fire damage scaling reduced from 30 to 130 damage down to 1 to 100 damage. Secondary fire projectile no longer requires overclock. Oh, that's interesting. I do like I do like this in as a pair. Like this nerf followed by that, I think is going to make Sojourn a more, how do I say, demanding hero to play. Demanding in the mental sense that you can't just farm, right click energy, right? You can't just spam. I think building it up is going to require that you line up. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not going to make any sense. I was just about to say something that wouldn't have made sense. But I think it's going to take a little bit more effort to get kills on Soj, but putting in that effort is also going to be rewarding because you're now going to be able to get potentially more multi kills if you're very precise with your secondary fire shot timing, right? If you line it up correctly with, let's say, 2 enemy targets that are on that same line of your crosshair. Primary fire shots per second increased from 14 to 16. Okay. Overclock. Energy charge rate increased from 100 to 120 per second. Oh my. Well, okay. On second thought, I don't know if this would be considered a nerf. Oh my lord. I don't think this is going to solve the problem in the end. Reading all of that together. I don't know. I think some further nerfing, rebalancing is needed here. But, you know, I might be completely wrong about this. Who knows? You want to leave some input? You can do it in the comment section or in the chat right now. Symmetra. Developer comments to help solidify Symmetra as a close range threat. We're increasing her health to better survive in that range, along with how quickly her primary fire beam damage ramps up. Base health increased from 100 to 125. Photon projector. Primary fire charge rate increased by 25%. Huh. Total health increase. Okay. Well, see, the thing is, I don't think Reinhardt's going to be much of a meta character. So this sim buff over here isn't necessarily helping her case in the landscape of pro play. Like, sure, we'll see her on occasion in certain points, right? Control point. Yeah, certain compositions, specific compositions at certain key moments, but you'll probably see her more in certain lower elo brackets, but not a very like high-end, super high ladder pro play character. I don't know, based on which characters are going to be more beneficial to have around. I don't think Sim is going to be a lot more popular necessarily based on this. Now on a support. Okay, Iliari. Developer comments. Ilari's healing pylon is intended to be useful for healing her team in relatively safe positions without much focus required, which enables to either apply pressure with her primary fire or spot heal and bursts from her more limited secondary fire healing beam. To encourage this, it now has improved health and healing output, but is less effective when Ilari uses it to heal herself. Hello, Perfect Dark. Welcome back. Yeah, well, hold on a second. So healing pylon, healing per projectile is now increased from 30 to 40. Pylon healing is now only half as effective when targeting Ilari. Max health. Okay, well, I don't know. See, now I'm worried that Ilari is going to be fucking busted. Because they're also increasing her outburst damage. On top of it, from 10 to 25. That's kind of a stark amount of damage for something that's supposed to be a simple knockback / movement ability. So, ladies and gentlemen, Iliari is going to be a fucking menace. once again. Fear of the Sun. I don't know if this is intentional too, just because of the new push map that's based off of her background lore, Runasapi. I'm wondering if that has to do with it. You know, if this is the developers kind of forcing that the relevancy of Ilari be due to the new map for the casual players. I don't know. Maybe I'm theorizing in a paranoid manner. You know, there's a cynical me kicking in right now. But let's move on to Kiriko, our last balancing balanced hero, or rebalanced rather. Developer comments: hard knockdown stuns refer to most all of the existing knockdowns where the player is stunned and laying on the ground, such as Reinhardt's Earth Shatter, with the exception of Anna's Sleep Dart effect, which is now removed upon taking damage, or Protection Suzu's Cleanse. Hard knockdown stuns refer to most all of the existing knockdowns. Yeah. Okay. No longer... Okay, so Suzu no longer cleanses hard knockdown stuns. That's an interesting line of thinking from the developers. I don't know. It's because, again, like I said earlier, there's not a whole lot of Reinhardt play these days in higher elo. So I'm not sure if this Suzu change is going to make any difference. And, like, this is specifically working only on characters like only Reinhardt, right? I don't know. Like, you can cleanse almost anything else, but for whatever reason, let's just not have it cleanse hard knockdown. Unless I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. YouTube chat, etc. Swift Step. Cooldown increased from 7 to 8 seconds. Okay. All right, I guess. I mean, yeah. Well, I don't know. Is this really needed? It's only 1 second, but... Not like Swift Step was spammed either way. Well then, map updates. Colosseo. Remove the glass and added stairs at first checkpoint for additional pathing and combat opportunities. People are definitely going to be rejoiced about that one. Extended the map with a new lowered section. And mega health pack behind the second checkpoint for flank rotational strategies. Added a route through a building that connects spawn final point to second checkpoint. The initial spawn building has been pulled back to give players more room to smoothly navigate the area out front. There is no added run back time with this change. Added a route through a building that connects spawn final point to second checkpoint. The stairs and cover surrounding the final point suggested to improve the flow of the space to help teams safely defend the final point. Before and after. Oh, that's helpful. I was going to get on the map, actually, to look at this, but we can just do that. That's awesome. Thank you, Blizzard. Middle glass gone. Cool. And then there's... the before is on the left. After is on the right. Okay. I don't know. I did like the fountain, though. Why do they remove that? Why remove that fountain, bro? Like, people aren't going to be fucking wall climbing a spawn. Who cares? Leave that fountain. Leave that Italian fountain. No. Whatever. One single tear was shed for that fountain. The fountain of tears is gone. So before, and now we have the obelisk with this extra added space and some verticality, a little bit of verticality. But that's cool. I do like it. You have now extra room for cover. Cool. Push map updates. Reduce the match time from 10 minutes to 8 minutes in quick play. Okay. Increased push robot speed by 10% when pushing the barricade. For both quick play and comp. Oh. Wow, so push is really going to be super quick nowadays, huh? Some of the matches are like, there were already 3 minutes if they were very one-sided, so this is going to be kind of laughingly, stupidly quick. Oh, how do I like the Sojourn buffs? I'm worried. I'm genuinely worried. After reading, like it felt nice at first reading the first line and then the second one, and then when I got to overclock and the third line, I went, okay, I don't know. Yeah, this isn't actually a rebalance or a nerf. It's worrying is all I have to say. Meanwhile, Symmetric gets, oh, you know, just a casual 25% primary fire charge rate. Just specifically, I guess, if people are going to be playing Reinhardt again and not on Sourjorn. Okay, there's also the May buff right there, the random icicle damage jump from 75 to 85. That worries me a little bit. And it's funny because they start off the developer comment with, May's damage output over time is intended to be on the low end for a damage hero as she offers strong utility and survivability, but we would like to make the secondary fire icicle more rewarding by increasing the damage and slightly more difficult by 0.03 decimals or pixels. Like, it's not going to make a difference. Yeah. May's going to be a fucking demon spawn now. All right, guys. I think we've discussed the changes. Feel free to leave me your input in the comments section. Thank you for watching this YouTube video or highlighted Twitch section. This is going to go up on YouTube. Thank you for listening in. We're also going to be playing support matches very shortly on this very stream, so if you want to see that, go to twitch.tv/IcyVolk for all the live action. And if you want to join the community, come on, do it. Do it. If you want to be a part of the community a step further, you can also join our Discord server. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. For now, we are back to business. We're going to close this out. We already did our support warm-up, and we're going to go ahead and get to queuing. Alrighty. So, I thought I was going to have to do placements again, but it looks like I'm staying in plat again. I was under the impression that every other season now is going to reintroduce a rank reset, but I guess I was lied to, quote-unquote. Hi, Graveyard. Welcome back. Happy to see you. I'm going to turn back on my air conditioner. Faster fire rate. Plus piercing railgun. Kree can get 2 headshots. But May has to do 3. Yeah, but she gets more survivability. It's only fair. Alright. Let's get to playing ranked. Bada bing, bada boom. Va va boom. May has wall. May has ice block too. May has no soul. Yeah, they did nerf his damage reduction on the combat roll significantly. I think it went down from, if I remember correctly, it said from 60% to 40%. Not that it was, I mean, it's not like people were using it to serve, like it's mostly to run away quickly or get momentum, to chase a target, I guess, but I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm stupid. Oh, 75 to 50, never mind. 25% down, that's quite the nerf. But I think for Cassidy it makes sense. Also, we should stop calling him McCree. I know it's just a name, but for the sake of my memory and just to, you know, make it relevant for people who haven't been playing Overwatch since 2016. You know, not everyone knows that he used to be McCree, but I think I kind of insist on using the right name. Not because of the, again, nothing to do with the drama at Blizzard. It's just for practicality's sake. You know, names are names. We can move on. And if I want to be on the Overwatch desk for the championship series, then I ought to call him by the right name. Same thing about Venture's pronoun. Make sure to call them they, right? But it's okay to make a mistake if, you know, if you don't get it right, you get it by mistake, unintentional mistake, then that's understandable. Same thing with McCree Cassidy. I mean, I still call him McCree by accident, just out of pure habit from having played the game for years. But I gotta really consciously work on remembering to call him Cassidy, that's all. One-shots don't belong in Overwatch. I don't know. I think it's fine. Overwatch is unique. Overwatch is very unique. It's not a pure FPS, and the fact that you can switch characters is the highlight, one of the biggest highlights of Overwatch. The fact that you have the adaptability to change the hero that you're playing at a given time in a match. I think it's fine to have one-shots. And before they bring back Scatter Arrow for Hanzo.
I will break this world. Just one more mission.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Teleportation for
A new era will soon be upon us.
I'll find them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
We must strike them
Stop
down.
the pain.
Enemy in sight. Eyes on the target. Enemy in sight. I need repairs. Eyes on the target. Target in hostile. Over there. Good. Too good. Enemy in sight.
Scanning.
Targeting hostile. Enemy in sight.
Soothing your wounds.
Come over here. Come here.
Forge in the dragon fire.
Eyes on the target.
Striker's brace.
There's a fire behind us. Be there in a bit. You only have Kiri heals. Careful. You have Kitsune.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Reality bends to my will.
I'm on fire.
Come over here. Over there. Targeting hostile.
Enemy turret.
How far, Kiri?
Enemy inside.
Got far behind and Winston. They're coming back to you. Watch out.
Justice reigns from above.
Eyes on the target. Targeting hostile. Enemy in sight.
Hey, let me balance you out.
Stop the video. Targeting hostile.
Teleporter manifested.
We got him where we want him.
Eyes on the target.
I'll play.
Bearing you. I'm under attack. I want them to fall. Come over here.
This ends
Let
now.
the Kitsune guide you.
Targeting hostile. أنا محدش يقدر عليا. Come over here. Eyes on the target.
Fire consumes all.
Targeting hostile. Enemy in sight.
Enemy here.
Targeting hostile. Fight until you're lost. Over here. Eyes on the target. Come here to get here. Help me. Our fight is not over. I won't let you fall. Over there. Targeting hostile.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Over there. Keep an eye out. Over there. Enemy in sight. Stand up straight. Thank you. Come over here. Nanobot ready to deploy.
Reality bends to my will.
Eyes on a target. Enemy in sight. Targeting hostile. Healing you. Eyes on a target. Targeting hostile. Over there. Helping you out. I've got you. Eyes on a target.
It's a little too slow to react.
The envy,
Over there.
Enemy turret ahead.
Enemy in sight.
that not hit? But Zenyatta's ult fire up there with Hanzo's scatter shot. Except Zen is more absurd because there's no cooldown on it.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
But Zen doesn't, well, Zen doesn't exactly, I don't know. It's not an instant one shot though. It's like a quick, it's a quick burst, but it's not exactly a, and you have to land the entire thing, right? You have to stabilize the tracking on that. Because sometimes you don't actually, you might miss a few of the balls that you've quickly charged up together. It's a different story for Zen.
I will break this world.
You got the demon on your side.
Your worth is a hypothesis. Prove it.
Young punks, get off my lawn.
5, 4,
Young
3,
punks,
2,
get off my
1.
lawn. Let's go get him.
Taking damage. Targeting hostile. Come over here. Eyes on the target. I'm here. Enemy in sight. Over there. Targeting hostile.
I must recharge. Hold on.
Enemy in sight. Must stay. Eyes on the target. Targeting hostile. Come over here, please. Come here to get healed. Eyes on the target. The payload's moving. About time.
Help me.
Targeting hostile.
Blessing.
Enemy in sight.
Justice reigns from above.
Targeting hostile. Careful, we're outnumbered. Eyes on the target. Enemy in sight. Targeting hostile.
Everybody riot.
I can nano you, soldier, whenever you're ready.
I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
Eva behind on the right, on our Moira. Slap.
Eyes on the target. Hello. What's up? I'll take all your dumplings.
I'll take all your dumplings.
I'm here. Keep fighting. Over here. Targeting hostile. Taking damage. Over here. I stepped in.
We got him where we want him.
Nerf this.
Take cover.
Whoa. Well, you're behind with Baby Diva.
I go out on my terms.
This ends now.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Its destination. Moan.
Nice.
Complete.
Malma. Malma.
Nice push.
3
Yeah.
to 3. Switching
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah. I pushed it. I'm an old grandma and yet I have the strength of 5 Malmas. Hot take, I think Echo should copy Echo. I think so too, actually. The memes would be hilarious if people accidentally duplicated an Echo. You know, like akin to nanoing a Lucio or Lucio Ajaxing his beat, etc. It would make for funny stuff. Funny moments.
I'm great with chemicals.
Certainly. We would begin by testing your tolerance for pain.
What's pain have to do with science?
Everything. Strange as a friend.
He regains 300% of her economy. I don't think that that's how it would work. I'll take all your dumplings.
Winston behind with dash.
Winston's still behind. High ground.
Winston's
You're
head.
in the bubble, I can't heal. Winston slept. Winston purple, one-ish. Careful.
Dang, he gets away.
Back up, back up, back up.
Bastion's less than half.
I have ult soon.
Bastion's still low.
Where's left?
Soldier's low.
Lucio punch. Good shit. Woo! They changed her ult economy gain. I don't remember noticing. I haven't played that much Echo, mind you, over the last several seasons. Only this recent season, season 10, is when I started picking her up again. So again, I don't have that much playtime on Echo to be able to give you an answer. Sorry. Apologies. I kind of want to play Ilari here. Kind of test out her heal. See how her healing does. Oh man, with Soldier, fuck, we're gonna be busted.
I carry my burdens alone.
I carry my burdens alone.
Do not fight your true nature.
I carry my burdens alone.
Remember this place.
What do you see there, Moira? The end of the world? What do you foresee?
Oh, wait, what?
Stick with me
Oh,
and you'll climb
I was just
straight
looking
to
at
the
your
top.
character model staring at this portal artifact.
yeah.
And I was asking what you were foreseeing.
I don't know.
Ugh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Killing pylon out. I'm on the payload. Enemy here. Killing pylon deployed. Enemy over here.
Let's try there.
Fuck.
Enemy here. Repositioning pylon. Stay close.
Oh, the damage on that. Jesus Christ. Holy.
Fall back.
Holy mackerel.
They'll pay for that. Stay near my pylon.
Need a moment to recharge.
My pylon is down. That payload needs to move.
You will be renewed.
I see an enemy. Positioning healing pylon. Fixing that. Enemy here. Moving the pylon. Enemy over here. Pylon destroyed. I see an enemy. I'm recharging. My ultimate is charging. Stay near my pylon. Enemy over here. Hurry up and move the payload. My ultimate is ready. Follow through on my mark. Chase the samurai. I see an enemy from above. Enemy over here.
Orisa's low. Nice.
Hurry over.
Pylon, pylon, below, pylon, pylon.
Changing my pylon's location.
He on the pylon.
I see an enemy. Over there. Enemy over here.
Soldier behind one. Who's the squishies? We should regroup. Got visor for next fight. Lock it in. We have less than a minute.
Group up here.
Zarya, ready for duty.
Bad guys. Heads up.
That payload needs to move. Enemy over here.
Shit.
I see an enemy. Can't help you. I'm recharging. Enemy here. Enemy over here.
They got Fair out, or we got Fair out.
The soldier behind.
He's on high ground.
Killing pylon out.
Good game.
I see an enemy.
Victory.
Gaga. We had a streamer. No wonder you stream. You have a good mic.
Hey, you have a good mic too. Oh, she. Wow. She's too damn nice. Wow. Wow. Pylon. And what a little me. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I gotta unqueue for a second. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bow. Be-da-be-da-be-da-be-doo-ba-doo-doo. Ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, hey. 1, 2, 3. Ba-da-be-da-ba-da-ba-doo-doo. Yay. Hey. Brr-brr-brr-brr-do-do-do-do. Do-ba-boo. Ba-da-be-da-ba-da-boo-ba-boo. Be-da-da-da-do. Yay. Hey. Hey. 1, 2, 3. That'll eat 'em, that'll undo me. That'll need 'em know, yay.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Sigma soldier. I'm gonna play Alari here. I want to play Bap, but I really think Alari wouldn't be half bad here.
Work together and we'll make it through.
Snap out of it, old man. Talon is using you. An ant on the ceiling. Where are you going, little friend?
An ant on the ceiling.
Oh, there's another one.
Where are you going, little friend?
We're winning this game. For
Yes,
the
we
kids
are.
in Pakistan. We're winning this game for the kids.
What if a kid was playing?
Enemy here.
Barrier cannot withstand much more.
I see an enemy. Enemy here. Over there. Move. Enemy over here. Can't help you. I'm recharging. Killing pylon deployed. I have to move the pylon. I see an enemy. Positioning healing pylon. Enemy here.
Online. Enemy turret ahead. Watch your thing. It's enemy over here. Service.
Keep your heads down.
Healing pylon out. I see an enemy. My pylon is down.
Cover each other.
Enemy here.
Sombra online.
Enemy over here. I see an enemy. Enemy over here. Thank you. That helps. Enemy here. Don't touch me. Face the sunrise. I see an enemy. Positioning healing pylon. Systems high.
Stay on cart in case one of them tries to C9 us.
Over here. What else is new?
Changing my pylon's location. Much longer. Personne n'échappe.
Watch out, they have sights.
Let me see. Stay near my pylon.
Activating nerf this.
They broke my pylon.
Even behind.
Enemy here. Over here.
He's up ahead with the Moira here.
I see an enemy. Healing pylon deployed. Enemy over here.
Engaging thrusters.
I see an enemy.
They're moving in from main path.
Enemy here.
Lari half.
不洗澡。
A behind.
Enemy. Over here. My enemy here. 60 seconds. I see
You on the stairs?
together. Enemy here.
Mega's ours. Mega's ours.
Positioning healing pylon. I see an enemy. What am I missing? Enemy over here.
Find it. Oh. Dang. Okay, back up, back up.
Almost there.
Quédate cerca para que pueda curar. I see an enemy. Repositioning pylon.
She ate my fucking ult. Oh man, the range on defense matrix is ridiculous. I find. Gotta be careful about that. Hmm.
Enemy turret ahead. Ready to work. Aguas, enemy here. My ultimate is charged. Enemy spotted.
Positioning healing enemy here.
Just use 3 ults there. Bob, May, Blizzard, and what was it? Steven Bomb? Oh, nice. On my way. We're probably gonna have Ilari ult next. So if you can, Diva, try to eat it. Like theirs did when I attempted to.
I see an enemy.
Go up ahead, 1-ish.
I am not going to watch you die.
Diva on her break.
They broke my pylon. I see an enemy.
I'm untouchable.
Positioning healing pylon. I see an enemy.
May's behind. She's running back to you guys. Watch out. She's gonna move payload.
My ultimate is charging.
I'm at maximum strength.
My ultimate is... We've got to hold our ground, everyone. Nothing gets past me.
Hey, near my pylon. Enemy over here. Over here. Enemy here. Over here. Enemy over here.
Keep pushing them back.
I'm fighting
Healing
up right
pylon
now.
deployed. I see an enemy. I was made for this. Enemy over here. Healing pylon out.
I'm number one.
Complete.
I'm number 1.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
What do we want to play here? You know, Zenyatta wouldn't be bad here for the enemy Diva. I feel like that would be a solid option. Just to burn her out of her mecha.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility.
Bet you Omnics are great gamblers.
Why do you believe so?
Built-in poker faces.
True. It also makes us great teachers, for we can easily hide our disappointment.
Beginning calibration of anterior gyro frame. Calibration complete. He is that good. This is
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Discord weakens them. They face discord. An enemy here. We are heed this one. Discord weakens them. Here is an enemy. Heed this one. Discord plays this one. Here is an enemy. An enemy here. Discord weakens them.
Team Matt.
Heed this one. Let's give them one. An enemy here.
Enemy here.
Why the look of good? Discord plays this one. Heed this one. What joy to share the path with another. Here is an enemy. He experience tranquility. Here is an enemy. I am effervescent.
EMP activated.
Shadow hangs over you.
冻住，不许走。
Life protects life.
Harmony follows me. Heed this one.
Payload has reached the checkpoint.
Tifa's behind us.
Here is an enemy. Heed this one. Here is an enemy.
Behold my exceptionality.
Systems high. Enemy here.
This does not bode well for you. An enemy here.
Reality bends to my will.
Here is an enemy. It's
Nerf this.
Enemy here.
Pain is an excellent teacher. Over here. You must accept the pain.
EMP activated.
An enemy here. Experience tranquility.
冻住，不许走。
Here is an enemy. One who fears loss has already lost.
The tree stirs beneath the soil.
Behold once more.
Enemy here. You're mine now.
Thank you so much.
They face different. Discord weakens them.
Hello, McCree. Someone move cart. You don't have any sports to move it.
I leave flames in my wake.
Adversity is an opportunity for change.
Fire at will.
Keep moving cart. Thank you.
Victory.
Yeehaw.
Play of the game.
No!
Ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba. Bill, 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 bill. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da. Na-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-dee-da-da-da. Sa-da-ba-da-da. Ooh. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Ooh, hold on a second. I gotta check something out here. Apparently they've improved weekly challenges on Overwatch. Let's see here. Challenge. Yay, I got my first oh, never mind. I got some mythic prisms here. I lied. Weekly. There you go. Okay. 20,000 experience. Complete 3 weekly challenges. Ooh. Week 1. What the hell? Damn, that's a whole lot of experience. Complete 3 weekly challenges and instantly get 20,000. New milestone reward will be available each week. That's cool. That's nice. Win 3 games in Runasapi. Ew. Complete 12 games. Wins grant double progress. Complete 48 games. Wins grant double progress. What? Win a free-for-all deathmatch game. I don't know if I care about that. 5-star, 3 different hero mastery courses. Whoa. That's hardcore. Shit, dude. New player. Missions. Win liberation with 3 different heroes. Okay. Celebrating all heroes. Complete 12 games. Complete 36 games. 24. 48. Oh, that's rather easy. So you get an easy 40,000. Plus another 4,000 here. Earn 8 progression levels. Oh, you get credits for that though. Okay. Complete 30 games in any competitive mode. Oh. So 50,000 plus that. 70,000 experience. Which means we would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up to level 15. For the weekly challenges. Okay. That is not bad at all. That's some good progress. Wow. Now, how else would I get experience? I forget. Is there any other way that I'm missing? Got a bunch here. The Runasapi stuff. The event. Okay. That's fine. La da 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 bra ba 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 ba. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boo. Na, 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 na.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
heard.
Classical archaeology? My favorite!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, team.
Louder this time. What?
Mark, are you here? Looks like we have an AFK. Oh, I'll run to you so you can teleport. Hold on. Teleport to me. Hello? Are you there? Support. Come on, you're throwing. Oh my lord.
Hey there. They took the robot from us.
You guys shouldn't have initiated there.
Gotta go. Amp up this beat. Enemy spotted. Oh, they're pulling ahead of us. I see an enemy. Too close. Enemy here. Louder this time. This beat will heal you up. Match this BPM. Switching tracks. Oh, you want to hear this?
Okay, full regroup. Let's not stagger.
They took the robot. Hey there.
They're moving the barricade. Stop them.
Heal to this beat. Enemy spotted. I see an enemy. You want that louder? Oh yeah! Watch here. Enemy spotted. I see.
They got the robot. Stop them pushing and do it now.
Let's group up here.
Group up
On me.
Louder this time.
Огонь по готовности. Пропаганда разрушит.
I see an enemy.
Prometheus.
Enemy spotted. Too close. Whoa, hands off. Let's get loud. Enemy here. We have the robot.
You can take me. Let's find out.
Oh, you want to hear this? I see an enemy. Let's do come here and I'll heal you.
We're moving.
Running out the dig center.
Enemy here. This beat will heal you up. Pick it up. Enemy spotted. Let's get loud.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Oh, let's break this. Damn! Move the barricade.
I feel a warm inside.
I think we can
Огонь по готовности. That's more like
Regroup. We're gonna have Blade and a few other ults.
This music group up.
Wait for the team first.
Oh, you want to hear this?
All right, we're all here.
I think we could use some good vibes. Enemy here. Gotta go quick. Enemy spotted.
Robots mine. Let's take him to the end. Putting out the big guns.
Enemy here.
Stuff. We're gonna have both support ults for next fight.
Let's do it faster.
Forward score.
All right, progress. That's what I like to see. Enemy spotted. Got healing over here. Enemy here. Thanks. Party time, let's go. I see an enemy. Over there. Enemy here. Let the healing sound. Enemy spotted.
Approaching the
Enemy here. I see an enemy. Let's break it. You want that louder?
Plotting out the dig sites.
What
Just
deals with
rains
it?
from above.
Enemy spotted. Stop them before they take the lead. Oh, you want to hear this? Go, we're running out of time.
Let the kitsune guide you.
This beat will wheel you up. Ramp up this beat. If you stop him, we can still win.
Nice. 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 Alrighty, that was good.
Play of the game.
Bayou, getting out of the bayou. Oh, oh, bayou. Da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-bow. Bayou, bayou, bayou. Yeah, yeah. Bayou, 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 bayou. Getting on the bayou, bayou. Getting on the bayou. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Aye, aye. Like shooting stars. 바랬다면 이렇게 너처럼 따로 일어나러 너처럼 till the end. Can't stop this feeling. 따로 일어나러 till the end. Beat 'em, I don't wanna beat 'em, no. 어디 그날에 또 말해 또 말해 또 말해. Oh, yeah. I don't need it. Yep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Da-da-da-da-da, till the end, till the end.
Welcome to Oasis.
Oasis. Oh, there's a Moyer map. Hell yeah.
Humanity is shackled. I hold the key.
Setting my equalizer to absolute destruction.
More field research? Grand.
Hello, hello.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Let us keep our questionable choices to a minimum.
Enemy spotted.
Hey, I subject. Enemy located.
Party time, let's go!
Enhancing your vitals.
Tengo que irme.
Hello.
You cannot escape me. Feel this? I see a hostile. There's a test subject.
Over here!
Enemy located. I see a hostile. Move here if you wish to be healed. Over here. Your strength becomes mine. Such grievous wounds. Over here. I offer some over there. I'm under attack.
Oh, yes!
Enemy located. What is it now? Over here. A sip for the polish. I see a hostile. Helpless. Weak. There's a test subject. I'm under attack. Enemy located. Surrender to my will. What he home with it?
Horse Crusaders!
I see a hostile.
Smoke, there's fire!
My power emanates.
Over there!
I must recharge. Hold on.
Much
My ultimate is ready.
There's a test subject. Enemy located. Repairing your cellular makeup. Kill the Mahal! Your end is within my reach.
Everyone on you just heard it of the heat! I'm really feeling the heat!
My condition is improved. A cure for all the days. You will be renewed.
Step right.
I see a hostile. Unassailable prowess.
Best round.
Yeah, I'll turn it up.
Greetings!
What's up?
Score 1-0.
Every time I need a laugh, I look at your search history.
Let me guess. Last night around dinner time?
Cactus spines in butt. How get rid of?
Was I supposed to leave them in there?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Victory is so close, I can taste it!
I'm under attack. Receive my aid. Over there. There's a test subject. That's easier than waves.
Enemy spotted.
I've dealt with cynics before. Illumination is enemy locate claiming the objective. Assist me. What is it now? I see a hostile. A sip for the parched. There's a test subject. Over here. Point is vulnerable. That's much better. Enemy located. I see a hostile. Enhancing your vitals. There's a test subject. Come to me and I will heal you. A cure for all the tales. I am ready to unleash coalescence. Enemy located. You cannot escape me. You need only ask for my help. I see a hostile. Surrender to my will.
I'm really feeling that.
Over there. There's a test subject. Over here. Your end is within my reach. Enemy located.
Doors of Crusaders!
I see a hostile. Now. There's a test subject. Over there. Over here. Enemy located. I see a hostile.
There's fire.
Margaret, hello there. There's a test subject. Right. You will be renewed. Enemy located. I cannot hear you. Over here. I see a hostile. And there's a test subject.
I'm on the objective. You should swing by too.
Then surrender to my will. I see a hostile.
Apagando las luces.
This is an uphill fight. Careful.
Bothersome. There's a test subject. Eyes open now. Big stanger left. Enemy located. Over there. Cure for all the tales. I see a hostile. There's a test subject.
Oh, let's break it.
Enemy located. Your fate is in my grasp. A taste of poison. Gale the Mahal. Such grievous
Doors of
wounds.
Crusaders!
I could use some help.
Score.
Dum 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 da da. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da. Fly high like shooting stars.
Hey there, Mora.
Busier than you, I'd assume.
I missed you too. You look great, by the way.
Same saccharine tone. Same empty head.
Until the end.
Ruination is imminent. I see a hostile. There's a test subject. You're slipping away. Enemy located. I see a hostile. There's a test subject. You're broken. May I? Enemy located. I see a hostile. see a hostile. There's a test subject. Preparing your cellular makeup. My ultimate is ready to be unleashed. An enemy located. I see a hostile. Surrender to my will.
Oh my lord. So upset.
Time again to try again. Pain. There's a test subject. Helpless. Over there. Over there. Enemy located.
Holy.
I see a hostile. You're home to me and I will be in. There's a test subject.
Reality bends to my will.
You cannot. Enemy located. Preparing your cellular makeup. I see a hostile. Be nurtured. There's a test subject. Feel good. May I? That takes the poison. Ruination is imminent.
My ultimate is almost charged.
Enemy located. Over there. Pain is inevitable. Such grievous wounds. Kill them all with it. I see a hostile. Surrender to my will. There's a test subject.
Enemies challenging the objective.
Ladies and gentlemen, my latest creation.
A cure for all the tales. Enemy located. Eyes open now. You cannot escape me. You're broken. May I? I see a hostile.
Unassailable prowess. Reality bends to my will.
You're over here. There's a test.
Victory.
Nobody say, see, say, nobody say, it's so hard. No, nobody said it was easy. Da 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 da, it was so hard. Nobody said it was easy. It It's such a shame we went too far. Whoa. And take it back from the start. Na da dum na. Ba da ba dum boo down. Why? Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame we went too far. Oh, and take it back from the start. Da 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 da. Wow. Ba da ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Nothing more left to know it to know. Da 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 da.
Prepare your defenses.
Wow.
Select your hero.
Wow. Wow. Making memories, perhaps so. I don't know.
Another day, another battlefield.
I had to show. Otherwise, your life would be far too easy.
And what a shame that would be. Cheer up, crew!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-da, too far. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame we went too far. Nobody said it's such a shame we went too far.
Watch out for that enemy. Round of healing. I spot an enemy. Let's get you all dead. Reloading. 1 sec. We should probably defend the objective. Hostile mark. Stay alive for me. I spot an enemy. Right. Watch out for that enemy. Ça, c'est prescription docteur. Get in here. Let them in.
Helden sterben nicht.
The enemies are taking the objective.
My heart's still beating. So let's go.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Get the nickels with you. I'm the cream of the crop. The payload shouldn't be crusaders, right? I spot an enemy. Over here. Like new again. Over there. Everyone feeling better? Hostile mark. Immortality field deployed.
Never die.
We're going to be in trouble if that payload doesn't stop. Got the victory fever. You're completely healed.
Plotting out the big gun.
I spot an enemy.
Reaper behind.
Enemy here. Join me. That could have gone better. You're going to be fine. Regen up. Let's stop that payload from getting any further.
Огонь по готовности.
Let them up.
This ends now.
Crusaders! Over here. Smoke. Enemy here.
Applying damage increase.
Thanks. Regenerate. How's it hanging?
I will not let you fall.
Keep yourself up. The payload shouldn't be moving, right? Hostile mark. Get into the field. Watch out for that enemy. Enemy. Enemy here.
Heroes never die. For a price. Helden sterben nicht.
How about I try that again? Let's stop that payload from getting any further. Come to me. Get in here. A round of healing. Sassafras keeps hostile mark.
Plotting out the big gun.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
I'm on fire!
This'll go down in
Going up.
history.
Over there. Crusaders! Over there! Someone has to keep you alive. I am on fire! Come face me!
Bathe in sunlight.
I spot an enemy!
6 feet under.
Seconds remaining.
Keep a lookout. Over here. Let's get you all better. Enemy here. Now you see me. Now you don't. Immortality field deployed. We're going to be in trouble if that payload doesn't stop.
Keeping the heat on!
30 seconds.
Thank you.
Another go, maybe. Hostile mark. Watch here. Get into the field. Regen up. Get in the immortality field.
Hey, Sai, welcome back. How you doing? How's your day? What are you up to?
The payload shouldn't be moving, right? I spot an enemy. Enemy here.
Reaper behind us. Watch out. Gonna try to ult.
Regenerate. Let them out. Come here if you want to. Watch out for that enemy. Hostile mark.
Got out of the gym? You? Holy hell. Was that like your first workout at the gym there in a while, or? Yeah. How did that go?
Hostile mark.
If you ever want advice, I'm there.
Immortality field deployed.
Heroes never die.
I will dream of the
That was ridiculous. I didn't mean to jump out of the map.
Not every day gives you a second chance.
One with a friend. Okay. Cardio. All right. All right.
Enemy here. You look like you needed a hand. Step rider. Stay alive for me. One shot for that enemy.
You should do back and shoulders together, and then you could do legs. Like you could do legs on one day, because legs are usually a very huge. Like, there's a lot of muscle coverage for legs, being that glutes and thighs are some of the biggest muscles. You can work on your calves, thighs, hamstrings, glutes, all of that. It takes a lot of time to get through legs, so I would suggest doing that separately. Yeah, just throwing out suggestions. Yeah, I mean, do what works for you too, huh? Just like experiment. Try to explore the machines, do a little bit of research, see what you like, see what works for you. Don't beat yourself up if you haven't figured out a program. Just, kind of have some goals in mind, like broadly think about, what you want to work on. What are your goals? Do you want to lose belly fat, or do you want to build a wider frame?
Thank you, my friend.
Humanity is shackled. I hold the key.
Attack commencing. Capture.
I carry my burden alone. Target's locked. Open fire. Killing pylon deployed. Enemy over here.
Damn, Reaper does a lot of it.
Enemy here. Moving the pylon. Enemy over here. Keep it together. I see an enemy. On your 6. Enemy over here. I see an enemy. Enemy over here. Killing pylon deployed. Enemy here.
This fucking Reinhardt is so oblivious. Ryan, you gotta be a little bit more careful. There's a Reaper flanking you and all. He's just gonna melt your health bar every time.
Anna checking in.
Stay near my pylon.
The barrier appears.
Positioning pylon. Can I get some healing? Recharging. You're on your own. It's gumshoe time. I see an enemy.
This fucking Reaper, dude. He's really smart. Seeing a lot of Reapers with the first day so far.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
My ultimate is charging. Killing pylon deployed. Pylon broken. Enemy here. Over here. Enemy over here. Positioning healing pylon. Enemy here. Plotting out the dig site.
Огонь по готовности.
Killing pylon out. I see an enemy.
A threat emerges.
Enemy over here.
An enemy appeared.
Over here. I see an enemy. Fire.
Airman's ready. Time for a graphitic flux. Enemy vector calculated.
I'm moving the payload.
What is that synergy?
I'm on
An
fire.
ice over. You are greeted.
ازيك.
Go. Go. Go.
Watch here. Stay near my fire. Stay in range if you want my help. I have to move the pylon. Disrupting.
Caution.
Nanoboost administered.
Enemy over here.
Gumshoe time.
No more stuff. Gracias. I'm on the payload. You're hurt. Let me see. Let's get on with it.
My ultimate is charging.
Quemo como el sol.
Sure.
Killing pylon deployed. Show me your wounds. Clear out. Enemy here.
Vitamin D. Just what I need.
Enemy vector calculated.
Hostile spotted. I see an enemy. I've seen enough that
Cut the pace.
and go inside. Pylon destroyed. Enemy here.
Gauging the enemy.
Hostile spotted.
Огонь по готовности.
Killing pylon out.
Thought I was gonna hit that Reaper.
Something to be proud of.
I'm really bad at Alari's ult, I guess. Gotta be more deliberate. Holy, that was scary. Super close. And he still got me. Son of a... This fucking Reaper is on my ass every time.
They broke my pylon.
What's a... Other than Ana, I'm trying to think of a really good support. I mean, BAP's not bad against Reaper, but I feel like Zenyatta would be great against him. Or even Brig, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure on that. Whoa, 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 whoa. The nade.
Changing my pylon's location. Killing pylon out. Enemy over here.
Gumshoe time.
Enemy stay near my pylon. I see an enemy.
Dude, we're still losing after that. Are you fucking kidding? Unbelievable. Oh my lord. I wish our tank would stop dying so much. That'd be great.
Stay in range if you want my. We're running out of time. Over there.
Woo! Everyone is super low. Can't see you, bro.
Healing pylon out. Enemy over here.
I want to fight on point. We've healed. I mean, I've healed more than everyone else, and you're still dying. It's not the healing that's the issue. You keep dying to Reaper. You're overextending. The Mei on the enemy team's gonna separate you from us. Of course you're gonna die. No matter healing is gonna save your ass. Yeah, I should probably avoid our tank real quick. Up, 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 up. Remove all. Ooh, they added some new buttons. New buttons. Hey, that it looks like they had a squad there. Seeing some Pachimari name cards. Both of them have La Seraphim icons. This person has a Diva Korean Hotok name card. Sus. It's a pre-mate squad I see there. Kind of sus. Oh, that was okay. That's our first loss, actually. Wow. Hello, X811. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys are having fun there. GG go next. Right, we're gonna have to avoid our tank. Man, I feel bad though avoiding him because he has the Toronto Defiant, like he has the Toronto Grand Finals name card. So this person definitely cares to win. Like, I don't know, man. I feel bad avoiding someone who watched the Grand Finals. They clearly aren't the worst tank. They just need to learn to pay attention a little more. But I think for now we're gonna have to avoid them. Yeah, I don't have it either. Hello, Praise Buff. Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a great Overwatch. First day of Season 11. Yeah, I don't have mine either. Thanks, Blizzard Entertainment. I mean, I'll show you proof of the fact that, oh, we were on the same team. Cool. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't carry us harder. If only. Thanks, Praise Buff Cat Face. Oh, kitty cat face. This is my cat face mouth thing.
Ugh, don't give me that decaf.
Yeah, no decaf over here. Only real coffee. Yeah, so Overwatch League, still no name card. Thank you. I paid for the ticket. When a person, still no name card. Really appreciated, Blizzard. I feel like Overwatch, the Overwatch development team either really misses the mark on a lot of things at times, and by the time they put out certain updates, it's like many seasons in to the release of the second iteration. And then there's the second side, the other side. Like sometimes they do really good things, and other times they'll put out some mediocre colors as new skins, etc. Or like some of the random nerfs buffs there that don't make sense for the recent patch. I don't. Like there's no middle ground. And well, maybe there is. Ilari diff. Well, I did fuck up a few of my Praise the Sun ultimates. Yeah, I'm not. I still have to put in a lot more game time on Ilari. I've only played her a handful amount of hours total. Let's see. I have 16 hours total on all ranked seasons on Ilari, so I have a long way to go on her, especially with her ultimate. Yeah. Yep, yep. I'm gonna give it up to the Reaper. Oh, my first mythic prisms. Look at that. Oh, but they're locked behind the battle pass. Gee, thanks. What's the point of levels if the rewards are locked behind a paywall? Huh? I don't get it. What am I doing? I forgot what I was gonna do. I'm pretty close to getting another emerald weapon, and I'm really tempted to buy the emerald ash one in case I actually manage to afford the mythic. I think emerald ash with the skin would go really well. I just wish there was a way for me to preview that. I wish you could preview both items at the same time. We can only preview one thing at a time. Kind of stupid. Oh, man. By the way, tomorrow, we're going to be watching the Esports World Cup. Except I'm not going to be on time for the first match. I'll be a little bit late. I think I'll miss probably going to miss the first one. Maybe they'll get it all the way to map 5. So maybe I'll catch part of it. But otherwise, I should be able to watch the rest. And then, as far as Saturday goes, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. But we'll be back. We'll be here to watch all the 3 days. So Saturday, Sunday, and tomorrow. Definitely on... Oh, wait. When do I... Yeah, I don't work Sunday. So that'll be, I guess, a more or less exciting day out of all 3. But we're also going to be watching the South American matches. So that's also cool. Really neat that SA is going to be playing. And then we won't have any other matches up until... It's kind of weird that, yeah, there's a huge gap. We're basically going to be a month away from the finals. Yeah, because the next the World Cup is going to be happening on the 23rd of July. So that'll be exactly a month, right? So the next matches are going to be ongoing until June 23rd. Then we're going to be a month away an exact month away. Yeah. Gonna be a long wait until then, but after that, there's not gonna be anything until we have, what is it, stage 3 of the NA-EMEA, which will be on August 9th, the Swiss stage.
I'll see this matter resolved.
Be happening around that time frame. Yeah.
Let's get this mission
Oh, and then what's her name? Or Space Ranger is going to be coming out on the next season. That'll be. Isn't it going to be the day before that? That stage?
This is my favorite part.
Actually.
Activating combat mode. Let us end.
Healing food. Enemy here.
I don't remember if there's supposed to be a support or a DPS. No, I think they're going to be a support character, right? Maybe it'll be another DPS. Who knows?
Enemy here. Enemy spotted. Let's get some healing beats going. Yeah, I'm turning up. Enemy here. Get into the groove.
Should be a support. What if they're actually a DPS? Honestly, I'm kind of prepared for a surprise. Because I feel like Blizzard has released 2 DPS in a row in the past during Overwatch 1 era. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like that's been a thing in the past. But what if they, you know, what if they actually do that? I wouldn't mind another flying DPS character, to be honest. Another flyer. Because we only have, what, Echo and Pharah, that's it. Nice to have another flyer in the lineup instead of a hit scan or what have you. Oh, that's an Ajax. You caught it on the stream, Sai. Bravo. You made it. Your Friday has been made.
There's a test subject.
Oh,
Hello there.
so sad. We don't have beat now, but we do have. We have a dragon, which he didn't do anything with. Ooh, I should have maybe booped earlier. It's not bad. No. Brig one. Ow! And I'm dead. Oh, they're gonna get that point now. Dang it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with that. Usually I don't do it on push maps. I mean, I think it happened once or twice on a push map, but very, very rarely. I'm just unlucky with specifically Suravasa, yeah?
I see an enemy.
Maybe I should probably taxi our Cassidy. That would help.
This is my favorite part.
Performance.
Thank you, Kyle.
I have the objective. Cover here.
This ends now.
I'm at the objective. Anyone else?
Team go. Why are we leaving point? Oh god.
You want that louder? Group up. I see an enemy. Enemy here. Get long. I'm turning up the heat. I see an enemy. Enemy here. Catch these healing waves. Enemy spotted. Yield to this beat. Over here.
Enemy detected.
Eyes open. I see an enemy. Oh, let's break it. Turn. Enemy here. Got healing over here. Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Diva's behind you guys on our bastion. You can help him.
Subject. Yeah, I'll turn it up. I feel this in my bones.
Secure. Next, flashpoint.
This is my favorite part. Boom! Pick it up, pick it up.
Take the objective.
Over there.
My ultimate ability is charging.
Amp up this. I see an enemy. Enemy spotted. Let's do it fast.
They're running from behind you guys. We'll be there in a bit. Me and Bastion.
Claiming the objective.
Crank up the game.
I guess I'll wait for Hanzo first.
No one can stop me. There's an enemy here.
Okay, Rieger, full Rieger, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Heal. I'm on my way.
Thanks.
Match this BPM.
Okay.
Oh, you'll want to hear this.
Enemies.
Enemy here.
I am ready to unleash the
I see an enemy.
This ends now. Surrender to my will.
Need some help. That's more like it.
Break one, break one, break one. Diva point, break half. What's our Bastion doing?
Time for a remix.
Oh my lord.
Reinhardt at your service.
Greetings.
You want that louder? How's that the sound there? Over here. Watch here.
I've seen a lot of Reaper play.
Lost.
Hmm.
Next, flashpoint. Palace.
Switching tracks. This is my favorite part. I feel this in my bones.
I see a hostile.
Enemy here. Over there. Turn it up, turn it up.
Flashpoint unlocks intensity.
I see an enemy. Yeah. Enemy here.
Anode Reaper. Man. Love it.
That was just a sound check. Louder this time. Let's get some healing beats going. Enemy spotted. I see an enemy.
Where the fuck is the team?
This ends now.
Enemy here.
Cooling down.
Para reporting.
Aerial positioning under.
This is my favorite part. I see an enemy. Defeat.
Oh boy. That was rather painful, not gonna lie. Very painful experience compared to some of the games, some of the really good games we got. Man. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I was gonna play one more game, but I do want to highlight our stream. I've got 2 videos to highlight out of the stream that we did today. Number one's going to be a showcase of the new map Rudisapi, and then the next video is going to be the discussion on buffs and nerfs, which we already did both earlier today at the beginning of the broadcast. So look forward to that. And I'll work on some spiffy highlights maybe for that too. But I'm gonna head off because yeah, I have a little bit of time to work on those videos before I have to head off to sleep, being that I have to work tomorrow morning again. So I just want to make sure that I can tackle all that, and I don't want to overstay my welcome. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out on today's broadcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed your company, certainly. If anyone is new passing by this stream, if you're new to the broadcast, feel free to hit the follow button. That way you can be notified for whenever we are back with similar streams, such as the one that we did just now. For anyone wondering what's happening tomorrow on the schedule, tomorrow at around 1 p.m. Eastern is when we'll hit the live button to catch the next set of Overwatch Championship Series matches. We're going to see some South American teams vying for the World Cup finalist slot, followed by some NA matches and EMEA action. So that's all going to be happening tomorrow. Same thing on Saturday and Sunday, except, yeah, we'll probably be live around the same time, right? For those days. But in any case, we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Shut up. That was my timer. Yeah. So if you're new to the stream, you can also join our community on Discord over at the following link provided in the chat at discord.gg/icyvolk. That's our little community hub outside of the Twitch chat. Great way to keep up with not only myself, but the other people that are a part of this channel. I'm also on Twitter. Social media is a thing, so I typically announce the stream on there, and as well as on TikTok lately. I also have an Instagram. The occasional pictures go up there. But if you also like to hear vocal impressions of Overwatch characters, if voice acting is your jam, or you like entertainment in general, also look at that YouTube link. Oh, and I also recently uploaded our spontaneous reading of the latest short story of Hammond. Our favorite critter of the game. So that's also up on the YouTube channel. I just don't have a link prepared for that. But otherwise, that's it. That's all. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, whether it be the morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Hope you all have a great and dear Friday.